Alright, so I've literally done like 20 takes of trying to show you what the chorus sounds like at regular speed, but I just learned this, so I'm just going to play it for you slowly. It's going to go like this. Sorry about that, but it's the best I can do right now. So that first measure is going to be okay. So that's going to be second finger on the 5th fret of the E, third finger right underneath it, 5th fret of the A, first finger on the 4th fret of the D, and then you have a open G. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit the 5th fret on the E, 4th fret on the D, and that open G at the same time. So, okay, and then you go to that A string 5th fret by itself, and then 5th fret on the E by itself. So you got this. And then after that, you got the 5th fret on the low E, and then the open G and B strings played at the same time. So. Then after that you have 5th fret on the A by itself to 5th fret on the E by itself. So you got that whole measure sounds like this. Okay? And then the next part is going to sound like this. Okay, basically. And you're basically going to put a D chord down, okay, a regular D chord. I hope you know how to play that. And what you're going to do is you're going to play that open E string, 2nd fret on the G, 3rd fret on the B, all at the same time. Okay? After that it's going to go, which is open D to open E. So you got this. And then you're going to play this chord, which is the same chord but different notes. Open E, 3rd fret on the B, 2nd fret on the high E. Played at the same time. And after that, again, okay, which is the open D to the open E. So that whole measure sounds like this. Alright. After that, you're going to give me a B minor shape, okay? So bar chord, so first finger on the 2nd fret of the A, 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the D, 4th finger on the 4th fret of the G, middle finger on the 3rd fret of the B, and then leave that high E string open. Okay? So what you're going to do is play this chord at first, which is 2nd fret on the A, 4th fret on the G, 3rd fret on the B, all at the same time. And then after that it goes, which is 4th fret on the D to 2nd fret on the A. So after that, you're going to play 2nd fret on the A, 3rd fret on the B, and that open E string. So at the same time. And then it's going to do the same thing, 4th fret on the D by itself to 2nd fret on the A by itself. So you got, so that measure sounds like this. Okay, and then this next chord is kind of cool. It's an A add 2, which is going to sound like, okay, so that's open A, first finger on the D string, 2nd fret, and then either your ring or your middle, or your pinky, either your ring or your pinky on the 4th fret of the G, and then your first finger also on the 2nd fret of the B, so you're barring that. It's like an A chord, but with the 4th fret on the G string. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit that open A, 4th fret on the G, 2nd fret on the B at the same time. And then you're going to hit the 2nd fret on the D by itself and open A by itself. So you got, alright, and then you do that twice for this measure. Alright? And that's basically the whole thing. It kind of repeats itself. It does this one again, the first measure of the chorus. It goes... Okay? And then it goes to the next one, which is the same, which is... And then this is where it changes up. But you've actually done this one before. So it's going to be that A sus4 chord, which is the open A, and then your first finger barring the second fret on the D and G, and then your third finger on the B string, third fret. So, okay, so you're going to hit the open A, second fret on the G, third fret on the B by themselves, or I mean at the same time. And then after that you go second fret on the D by itself to the open A by itself. So, and you repeat that. And then to end it off you go open A, and then second fret on the G and B with your first finger. So at the same time. So from the measure before, from that measure it would go. Okay, and then here are the pickup notes into the verse. And remember that the verse is that first thing I showed you, minus the very first measure, okay, everything past there would be what you play during the verse. But right before you go into this second verse here, you're going to go... Okay, so it's like and when you're needing your space, you know what I mean? Okay. Now, the second chorus is basically the same as the first chorus, but you're going to be strumming, okay? So, that first chord I gave you, the 5th fret on the E, 5th fret on the A, 4th fret on the D, that's right, but you might want to switch up your fingers. You might want to put your 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the E, pinky on the 5th fret of the A, middle finger on the 4th fret of the D, because then you're going to put your first finger on the 3rd fret of the B. Okay, and you're going to play all those. And the strumming patterns are going to go. Okay? So that's down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay? Every single chord gets that strumming pattern. So that's the first measure of the second chorus. So it's the part where he gets all loud. He says, "'Cause even the stars, they," you know. And then the next chord would be a regular D chord. And then the next chord is going to be a B minor, but you're going to keep that E string open on the high end. So, okay, and you give it that same strumming pattern. Okay, and then your next chord is going to be a form of A, which is A add 2, which is that chord that goes open A, 2nd fret on the D, 4th fret on the G, 2nd fret on the B. Okay? So far your chorus goes like this. Okay? And then you repeat that, and you go. And then your last chord is going to be an A sus4, which is 2nd fret on the D, 2nd fret on the G, 3rd fret on the B. And the open A and open E string. So, yeah, it's just going to go.